Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel DemoRides. In this video, we are going to simply study about parallel connection of resistance. So let's learn together. As you can see, we have three different resistance. Okay, now I want to connect this resistance R1, R2 and R3 in parallel with each other. So what I will do, I will simply connect their ends of like the end of this R1, R2 and R3 to a common single point A, and the remaining ends are connected to another common single point B. So if this R2, R3 resistors are connected in this manner, then we can say that between A and B, these three resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, now I am simply going to apply a voltage source across A and B. So here I am simply applying a voltage source V across A and B. So what will happen that this voltage V will simply appear across A and B point. Okay, as this A and B point is common to R1, R2 and R3, so the same amount of voltage will drop across the R1, R2 and R3. So in parallel connection, the voltage drop across each element will be same. Okay, now concentrate here. The voltage source V is applied. So according to Ohm's law, there will be current flow in this circuit. Okay, you can see that here current I is simply coming towards the node A, and then it get divided here three different parts, I1, I2 and I3. Okay, because there are three different resistance are there, so it will get divided into three different parts. Okay, now we can read the same circuit in this manner. Okay, the same circuit in different, we have to simply read in different manner, where we have this voltage source and we can see that this R1, R2 and R3, the current flowing through this R1 is I1 and through R2 is I2 and R3 is I3. Okay, now how can we calculate the current flowing through this R1? Simply the voltage drop across this R1 divided by its resistance value, that is V by R1. Same for the I2, same for the I3. Now if we connect, if we simply add this I1 plus I2 plus I3, we will get the total current I. Here you can see this I is nothing but I1 plus I2 plus I3. So that is I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. So that is nothing but V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. Now our goal is to simply replace all the resistance connected between A and B with a single value resistance. So what I will simply do, I will simply read the circuit in this manner. Here the voltage source V was there and current I was flowing. Simply the same amount of voltage we are applying and the same current I is flow and the resistance value is R. So at this time what will happen, the voltage drop across this R value resistance is V and current I is flowing. So this I is nothing but V by R. So this V by R nothing but equal to I. So we are going to simply rewrite this equation in this manner, that V by R equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. So from the both side we can cancel the V. We will have 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, so if three different values of resistors are connected, then we will get this equation. Now for the if n numbers of resistors are connected in parallel connection, then we will get this equation. Okay, now this 1 by R1 is nothing but the conductance value of this resistance R1. 1 by R2 is the conductance value of this R2. So we can see that in parallel connection, conductance are additive. If we add all the conductance value of the individual resistance, then we can find out the total conductance between the point A and B. Okay, we will get the simply total conductance value, and if we simply take the reciprocal of this conductance value, then we will get the equivalent resistance between these 2 points if they are connected in parallel. Okay, so what we have studied in parallel connection is that if we connect some resistance in parallel, then the voltage drop across each resistance will be same. Okay, then current will simply divided between in all this resistor according to their resistance value. Here we can see that is I1 equal to V by R1, and if we add all the currents value, we will get the total current. like this I will equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. And after that, what we have seen that to find out the equivalent resistance, what we have this equation from where we can find out the total conductance between the point A and B, and then we have to take the reciprocal of the conductance, which will give us the equivalent resistance between the points. Okay, for the parallel connection. So that's all for this parallel connection. Thanks for watching.